Good morning everyone, and thank you for joining us here live in Salford today. We hope you're enjoying DL100 week, and thanks to Robin and the team for a fantastic week so far. My name's Claire Fewings. I'm a Locality and Digital Inclusion Service Manager for Salford City Council. So today we've got the Digital Inclusion team from the council with us, and they're here to tell you all about Salford Providers Digital Network. So without further ado, let's introduce the team. Good morning, Karen.
Morning, Claire. Morning, everybody. My name's Karen Snape, and I'm the Digital Inclusion Manager here at Salford City Council. And today we've got with us our newly appointed Digital Inclusion Officers, Ella and Sally. Welcome, girls.
Yeah, hi. Welcome to the team. So Karen, firstly, we're going to come to you if that's okay. And I'm just wondering if you can tell the audience, what is Digital Everyone in Salford, and a little bit of background, really.
Right, well, basically, we started way back in 2017, and this was with our groundbreaking Digital U programme. So this was working with our partners, Good Things Foundation. So they're a change charity, and together we, a social change charity, sorry, and together we coordinated and mobilised a network of 45 organisations that came together to look at tackling digital inclusion, and we were successful in getting just under 7,000 Salford residents online and supporting them with new digital skills.
Wow. And what was Good Things Foundation's feedback about that and the work that had been taking place in Salford?
It was groundbreaking. They was just amazed to have worked with a council saying that this was unheard of previously, and we was leading the way for GM really on digital inclusion.
Absolutely brilliant. Thanks, Karen. It sounds fantastic and a great platform. And and thanks to Adam and the team for all the work and all the support that they've done in Salford. So obviously, Karen, the pandemic has accelerated the need for us, but all to continue to work together to fix that digital divide. So you can tell me a little bit more about phase 2 and how partners are continuing to work together on Digital Everyone.
Yeah, so Digital Everyone is, as you say, phase 2 of Salford's Digital Inclusion programme. So we're working as a collaboration with our Digital Providers Network, basically, and this is it's so that we can jointly achieve a 100% digitally inclusive city, just making sure that no one's left behind, and it's looking at things like connectivity and skills, and ensuring that there's fair access for all into these skills.
Okay, fantastic. Yep. We all live, we all work, we all support the same communities. We have shared ambitions with our partners across the city. So it's more important now than ever that we all continue to work together to ensure that nobody's left behind in Salford. So what does the partnership look like on the ground?
The partnership, so we've got 45 organisations that are members of the Digital Providers Network. So this is made up of 16 libraries, 26 community organisations. We've got 3 housing providers also as members of the network. We've also got 5 gateway centres. So these are our face-to-face community hubs. Our online centres are all part of this network, so they're on the ground delivering digital skills for all. You can access and find out about the work that's happening for Digital Everyone in a number of ways. So we've got our new digital inclusion website, which is the Digital Everyone. We've got our SOS helpline, which you can call, you can get referred to, and we can identify help and support in the place where you live. And there's also a direct email, so you will be, if you email into us, you can get a response from both Ella and Sally, and they'll contact you and help you with your inquiry. So yeah, quite a lot going on. We also have got access to public access PCs and free public Wi-Fi. That's all identifiable via the network.
Some great opportunities. Thanks very much, Karen. So I believe that you've got a network video that you can share with us.
Yeah.
Is that right?
Yeah.
Davies Trust, we do various things. One of them is the IT Biscuits course. We've been doing that now for about 8 years, and we get, on average, about 20 to 30 people each week. I do blocks of 8 weeks, and it's just basic internet stuff. How to get on the TV, watch iTunes, Netflix and things like that. And then we do internet shopping. I'm also on the panel of the Digital Providers Network in Salford, and that looks upon, well, at the moment we've been gifted some money to buy some tablets, and we're just making sure those go to the people who need them. So that's a great thing to be involved with. And also they help us with the funding and things like that.
Salford Community Libraries, we have 16 sites where we can use computers, scanners, photocopiers, and we also run computer courses. So over the summer, during the lockdown, we ran COVID-friendly computer courses to help people who are excluded from internet access. Each of our 16 sites have friendly staff on hand. We have free Wi-Fi to help customers on a day-to-day basis. So we also encourage our customers to use our free online services, which include ebooks, e-audiobooks and magazines. It's been really beneficial for us to be a part of the Digital Providers Network because we've been collaborating with other providers to provide more in-depth training for our customers to help tackle digital inclusion.
Inspiring Communities Together is a place-based charity operating in Charlestown and Low Curzon. We deliver programmes of work across the life course of Start Well, Live Well and Age Well. And we've been an active member of the Digital Providers Network since the beginning, helping to support Salford to achieve its aspirations to become a digital city. Our role within that is around supporting older people, so we recognise that older people are as important as anybody else in being able to be digitally connected, and so we deliver a programme of work called Tech and Tea, historically out in the community, but over the last year during COVID we've been delivering that virtually and supporting particularly those vulnerable older people in their own homes to be able to become connected.
Hi, my name's Marie Wilson and I'm the Strategic Lead at Salford CVS working on digital. We've been supporting groups and members of the Digital Providers Network throughout the pandemic to not just support residents but to get a better grip on digital themselves as important frontline organisations. This has been through direct advice and guidance, the creation of a library of resources called our Digital Library, as well as practical help through grants and funding. We've also worked with partners within the network and beyond, such as Technical and Catalyst, to bring in technical support and advice as and when they've needed it. We're thrilled to be part of Salford's Digital Providers Network and believe playing a proactive role will help both groups and residents in the city get better enabled at digital. We've been supporting the tablet gifting scheme as a panel member, helping ensure those tablets reach those members of the community most in need. We've also been promoting to our groups and communities other schemes available, such as those provided by the GMCA Digital Task Force. More recently, we're thrilled to be involved in community calling and administrating the mobile device donation scheme, which will see mobile phones that would have otherwise gone to waste reach the hands of people who need them the most, whether that's to stay in touch, hunt for jobs and employment, or just be more engaged in their communities. And we generally think this is just the start. Salford's committed to digital inclusion across the city, and we will support both residents and community groups moving forward with this work, because we truly believe it will make a difference in Salford.
Absolutely brilliant. You can certainly feel that one team Salford approach and the spirit of Salford with the partnership. So thank you very much to our partners and the organisations for taking part in that. So Karen, I'm just going to come back to you if that's okay. Can you tell us about some of the work and some of the projects that the network providers have been doing?
Yeah, so first of all, we started working on a digital exclusion risk index. So we work together with the Digital Providers Network, which is made up of a number of our partners. So it's from the voluntary sector, as you've just seen, business partners, charity, again, our online centres. So we all collaborated and worked with also Salford's digital and data team to create this digital exclusion risk index. So this is a way of measuring digital exclusion across the city and use a much more targeted approach in service delivery. So we've got 4 components that go into the digital exclusion risk index, which we felt help identify digital exclusion. So we've got the age component, we've got deprivation component, we've also got connectivity component, and we've got an activity component. So they're people that are actively engaging already with Salford Council via online forms and so on. So the data combined forms an overall scoring, which we call the digital exclusion score. And this breaks down into ward level. So we're now able to work with the Digital Providers Network and our neighbourhood managers to build action plans to actually go into these localities and make sure that we're delivering the right services and targeting that area in the right way. So it's supporting each ward in and around connectivity kits and skills. The Digital Exclusion Risk Index also identifies available support within the city. So you can see if support's lacking, it identifies all of our online centres, it identifies where you've got access to free public Wi-Fi and also any educational assets within that location. So we recently shared the Digital Exclusion Risk Index with Greater Manchester Combined Authority at the Digital Inclusion Task Force, where it was acknowledged that only Salford are using data in this way to help inform services and to plan service delivery. So we've basically worked with them so they can create a version of the Digital Exclusion Risk Index, which they've just recently shared with all the other Greater Manchester boroughs, and they're now using it to help them gauge digital exclusion within their localities.
Absolutely fantastic, Karen. I've heard a lot and many times this week about the close relationship between digital and customer services at Salford Council. Definitely a one-team approach, and absolutely, amazing that Salford's leading the way on that piece of work. Well done. Okie dokie. So I'm going to hand over to Sally next to tell us about another project that the partnership has been working on. I believe it's a one-stop shop for all things digital. So a very warm welcome, Sally, and I shall hand over to you if that's okay.
Thanks, Claire. So as Karen's mentioned, we've recently released a new digital partnership website called Digital Everyone. We worked with the Digital Providers Network to co-design the website, which has become a single front door to digital inclusion within Salford. The website provides a hyper-local experience for both organisations and customers who want information, digital information or support, while also showcasing the great work that's going on within the city. We launched the website on the 18th of March, and so far we've had 2,200 users and 19,000 hits. So I'd just like to share with you a short video of the website's functions.
We are launching our new digital inclusion website, Digital Everyone. The purpose of the site is to inform the public of the help they can expect from us and the Digital Provider Network, help our partners engage with the public, and to celebrate the work we've done together. Please take a look at its features. The homepage introduces the scheme to visitors, shows them the latest news and statistics, and offers a contact form for partners. The network page provides further information on what we do and who we work with, features maps of the online centres and public Wi-Fi in Salford, and showcases some testimonials as examples of the work we do with people. The funding, gifts and sponsors section contains links to schemes both the public and organisations can access for support, and includes details of our digital devices appeal for potential donors. Resources, learning and jobs details the training and practical support available from both Salford City Council and our Digital Providers Network, hosts some beginner's guides to getting online, and features a directory of digital job websites. The events page lets users look ahead for upcoming learning opportunities, open days and digital programs, while allowing us to showcase the previous ones. The blog features content created by both Salford City Council and our partners, who will be able to update and add to it themselves. finally, the Contact Us tab hosts a digital form, alternative contact details, and an active map of all the locations with public access PCs and Wi-Fi. The website is live now and is located at digitalinclusion.salford.gov.uk. We will be continuing to update and improve it, however. If you would like to get involved, please contact our Digital Inclusion Manager Karen Snape at karen.snape@salford.gov.uk. Digital everyone, no one left behind.
Amazing. I have to say, I absolutely love that website. The fact that it's been co-designed with partners, with communities, and there's so much fantastic work taking place across Salford. It's just amazing to be able to access all that information, advice and support all in one place. So yeah, well done, and well done to the partnership as well. It's fantastic. Okie dokie. So I'm just going to come to you, Ella, if that's okay. And I've heard lots about the Young Persons Task Group. So can you tell us a little bit about the work that you're doing with young people in the city?
Of course, thanks Claire. Young people are at the heart of our community, and to ensure that they have a voice when shaping our services and tackling digital inclusion, we, alongside Salford's Youth Services team, have established the Young People's Technology Committee. The YPTC meet fortnightly and are chaired by Tommy Kirkwood, who's also digital lead at Greater Manchester Youth Combined Authority and attends our Digital Providers Network meetings. We've currently recruited 14 members between 10 and 18 and working with them to co-design technology spaces in each of our 5 gateway hubs, which Karen was talking about earlier. Together, we're looking at providing fixed PCs, 3D printers, Samsung tablets, reliable connectivity, charging points and large adaptable digital screens. Our joint vision is to create uniquely tailored spaces which bring access to tech directly to our communities, whilst also providing desirable destinations for young people to relax, study and get creative. We're always recruiting for the Young People's Technology Committee. If you'd like to get involved, please check our Digital Inclusion website for more details.
Amazing, thanks Ella. I'm super excited to hear all about the tech spaces in the local gateways. They sound absolutely amazing, so thank you very much. So thank you, and I think we're going to come back to Karen now. So Karen, we know that there's been an increased need for people to be able to access kit, connectivity and skills. What have you been doing locally in Salford to support that?
Well, we've recently launched our tablet gifting scheme. So, working alongside the Digital Providers Network, we recently secured £50,000 in funding from Greater Manchester Combined Authority. And we discussed the ways to spend this money, and it was agreed that we'd like to purchase kit to gift into the community. So we've recently purchased 500 Lenovo tablets. So residents can apply for these tablets via an application form. This can be done in a number of ways. You can come into one of our 5 community gateway hubs. You can do it over our SOS helpline. You can do it via the website. A member of the Digital Providers Network can do it on your behalf. So successful applicants will receive tailored training to ensure that they can transact and communicate safely online. Each application is panel approved by members of the Digital Providers Network, so we're working with Salford CBS Youth Services, we're working with Career Training and Hamilton Davis Trust, so they're all on the panel to ensure that everyone's got fair access to this scheme. But we are very conscious and don't want to leave anyone out of this scheme, so we're checking the data continuously. We've recently put it on hold while we just review this. Just to ensure that there's no underrepresented groups that we're not getting to. So, yeah, we're currently in the process of distributing, and we're ensuring that people can access the support to use these devices in the place where they live. So.
Fantastic. I know that'll be making a difference, Karen, and just having GM support to be able to achieve our ambitions is absolutely fantastic. Do you think it's just tablets that people need and laptops? Are you finding anything else in Salford that people need to be able to connect to services or connect to family?
Of course, yeah. We've also launched our community calling scheme. So this is working with a charity called Hubbub, who have partnered with O2. So this is a mobile device donation scheme. So devices are donated into the scheme. They are wiped clear of any personal data, and then they're provided back into the community free of charge. So we've secured a number of devices here in Salford. We've ring-fenced applications to the Digital Providers Network because they're our grassroots organisations, our online centres. They're meeting people daily. They can identify those that need these devices most of all and ensure that they're getting to the right people, because they're accessible for those that would not ordinarily have access to connectivity. So any successful applicants, again, that receive one of these devices will receive 12 months of unlimited calls, unlimited messaging. They'll also receive 6 gigs of data a month. And again, they'll receive support in using that device so to make sure that they can transact, communicate and stay safe online. And again, this will be provided by members of the Digital Providers Network. We did put it out to the network to see who wanted to manage this scheme, and our Salford CBS have kindly offered to support us in this. So they are reviewing all applications and they're arranging the distribution of the devices to Salford residents. So I'm really grateful for that.
Yeah, thanks Alison and the team there for all the help and support. It's wonderful that Salford, and the partnership is really looking at not just providing the kit, but making sure the connectivity and the skills and the wraparound help and support is there as well. So here comes the plea. If you have got any spare equipment at home, phones, laptops, that you no longer need, we will gratefully receive them in Salford and make sure that they're recycled and go to somebody who really needs them. Okie dokie. So, over to Sally next.
So just following from the Digital Devices Appeal, Salford are currently supporting the GM Tech Fund, which are assisting in the distribution of the donated devices to Salford schools. We've also set up a direct donation scheme for businesses that would like to donate to Salford, as well as working alongside the BBC with their Make a Difference scheme. Our scheme has been shared via social media and our business network, which has resulted in several donations within the region. We are using intelligent-led data to identify our most vulnerable families and make sure that the devices are going to our most disadvantaged areas. So far, we've been lucky enough to receive donations from Talk, Booths, GMCA and Worsley Rotary Club, as well as working alongside Foundation 92, who've become a drop-off point and a collection point actually for donated devices. More recently, we've had 180 devices from Greater Manchester Police for community learning, which have been distributed between our online centres. We've recently worked with a company called My Outsourced IT, which are a non-profit community project. They're working with us to wipe down and redistribute the donated devices to school-aged children who haven't yet had access to a device. Moving forward, we want to continue to keep taking in donated devices that will be collected and cleared by My Outsourced IT and be distributed to all successful applicants within Salford. Again, all applicants will also receive support if required on how to use the device safely.
Thank you very much, Salah. Again, it's fantastic to hear that all that wraparound support there is available for everyone. Thank you. So, Ella, is it okay if I come to you next? Can you tell us all about what Skills City in the community is, please?
Of course. Almost 90% of jobs today require digital skills, and our health, well-being and social lives are increasingly underpinned by digital tools and resources, from self-service tills to sat-navs to mobile devices. The core challenge for us is to engage the most disengaged. Working within at Host Media City UK, our Kickstart scheme Skills City is committed to fast-tracking 450 career starts for underrepresented and disadvantaged people in Salford each year. Women remain largely underrepresented in tech, as low as 16% in the UK. And in a bid to address this balance, Skills City have committed to 50% of its learners to be women. Through its boot camps and academies delivered by partners such as Amazon Web Services, Restart, the University of Salford and Black Coder, a specialist software engineering academy for black women, Skills City tailor passion, knowledge and skills to pave the way to employment. In addition to multiple other initiatives, our Gateway network will be bringing taster sessions for Skills City directly into the community via our 5 hubs. Taking Skills City directly to the community will allow us to reach even more individuals who otherwise would not have had fair access. Here, learners will receive development across 6 key areas: cybersecurity, immersive XR, cloud and IoT, software engineering, and creative digital media, plus the added support of full access to a dedicated team of tech ambassadors and mentors.
Brilliant, thank you very much. We've got amazing facilities at Media City here in Salford, and it's fantastic to be working with IM4. And I think it's so important to be able to break down those barriers in the tech sector and inspire our young people in our communities to think about a career in digital and of course give them the skills and the confidence to be able to do that. So yeah, lots going on, amazing projects, thank you. So Karen, what's next?
Well, we just want to keep working with our communities. We want to keep working together to make sure that it's fair access for all. So we want to keep working together to ensure that we're supporting everyone, and we want to fix that digital divide.
Amazing, thank you very much. And thank you to the Digital Inclusion team for joining me today. And thank you to you at home or in the office or wherever you may be today for joining us. We are very happy to answer any questions that you might got. If you think of any later, we'd love to collaborate in Salford, so please do contact us and we'll have that conversation. You can email us direct on digital.inclusion@salford.gov.uk. We'd absolutely love to hear from you. So we hope you enjoy the rest of a DL100 week, and we hope that you can join at Salford's events tomorrow as well. We've got 2 fantastic events happening. We've got our wonderful DevOps team tomorrow, and also Naomi from Freelancer 100. Thanks again for joining us. Have a nice day. Bye.